Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Here I want to talk about the contradiction and the flip-flopping of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the state of the nation, the economy, especially in the light of recent threats the government gave to traders to crash the price of goods. You remember that recently the federal government led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had given traders 1 month to crash the price of essential goods, to crash the prices of goods in the market before they start imposing some sanctions against them. And the federal government announced this through Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, when the executive vice chairman of Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, Mr. Tunji Bello, addresses stakeholders meeting in Abuja, where he spoke with traders, especially supermarket owners and all that, threatening that there will be problem if they do not, they are giving them 1 month to crash the prices, that they're exploiting the people, literally. And he gave an example that look at something like Ninja Blender. The Ninja Blender in Texas is sold, Texas, United States, is sold at $89, which he calculated to be about $140,000. But in the Victoria Island supermarket, the same blender is being sold at $944,999 naira. That's almost 1 million. Just add 1 kobo, 1 naira there becomes 1 million. I did a video where I said that the federal government of Nigeria want to drive this country to the level of Venezuela. Because when you try to control what traders will sell, what you are going to make is empty supermarkets going forward. In the case of Venezuela, is even, they establish government supermarkets so that you can go there and get a control price. Those who are now selling in the private sector will be selling it as a black market underground. And Venezuela is suffering today because of that policy. That is what they want to introduce with their, that kind of order they are giving the traders to crash the prices without handling the fundamentals, the reason why the prices are going up, which is removal of fuel subsidy and the flotation of the naira. These are the 2 key indices that collapse the Nigerian economy. This was also identified by the Financial Times of London and the New York Times in their reportage on why Nigeria is facing economic crisis of generational proportion right now. Now, to show you that the government itself is confused, the government has announced weeks ago that it's going to remove waivers. It's going to remove waivers on duties, It's going to remove duties, import duty, it has import duty waivers for essential commodities, so that to help crash the prices of goods. Now, as at September, they said this thing is August. As of September 6th, the custom is now telling us, the Nigerian custom and SSI, according to media report, has yet to implement a duty waiver on food imports to reduce prices in the country, despite the presidential directive. The federal government announced a 150-day duty-free import window for food commodities on 8 July 2024 to alleviate food inflation. 2 months have passed since that directive, but implementation has not yet commenced. The Presidential Accelerated and Stabilization Advancement Plan recommended this initiative in July as part of measures to combat rising food inflation, which led to hunger protests in August. During the nationwide protests, the federal government announced in early August that the guideline for suspending customs duty and taxes on imported food items will be introduced 1 week later. The guidelines were to be developed by the Federal Ministry of Finance and implemented by Nigerian Customs Service. However, listen carefully. However, Abdullahi Mewada, the spokesman for the Nigerian Customs Service, speaking at the Strategic Communication Interagency Policy Committee, Office of the National Security Advisor, stated that the directive have not yet been implemented because the list of beneficiaries for tax exemptions have not been received from the Ministry of Finance. Now, you see why I'm talking about the fact that these people don't know where they stand. Now, while they have yet to implement this, they are already busy threatening traders, threatening supermarkets, what will happen to them if they don't crash the prices in a month's time. Meanwhile, the goods that are supposed to come inside the country to help in lowering the price have not yet been brought into the country. Those who are to be imported are yet to be identified. And people who want to crash prices, they have just increased the price of fuel to almost 900 naira. And in some places, a liter of fuel now is sold at 1,400 naira. A friend called me in Port Harcourt that he bought a liter, 1,400 naira. Now, if that friend of mine is a supermarket dealer and he bought some goods from Port Harcourt and want to transport it to Abuja, you don't want him to factor in the transportation cost, moving those goods from Port Harcourt to Abuja. You come and tell him how much he should sell it, because it's the federal government of Nigeria that gave him money to start his business. You want to bring the prices of goods down. You have given traders, the supermarkets, when you have a stakeholder meeting with them, say 1 month, have 1 month. You give them 1 month moratorium to crash the prices. I don't know how they are going to crash their prices, because I can tell that different supermarkets have different sources of their supplies, and you sell as you bought. And this the same government that said that Naira will not be determined by any other means. There will be no protection of the Naira. The essence of the protection of the Naira is that Naira will be developed, Naira will be determined by market forces. Fine and good. Now, if market forces is determining the price of Naira and dollar and pound sterling, why is government trying to interfere in market forces determining the price of Indomie, the price of milk, the price of soap, the price of whatever they are being sold in the supermarket? Is it not contradictory? Federal government is telling us that in the CBN flotation of the Naira, he said that for you to get dollar or Naira, if you're looking for dollar, pound sterling, euro, it is willing buyer, willing seller. So why we want to control the prices of essential commodities? You say that there will not be willing buyer, willing seller. Government will tell them how much they will pay, sell their product, commodities in their shops, in their supermarkets. But government is also, have not even the one that is under their control, they haven't handled it. The one of the waivers, they are yet to implement it. The customs are yet to start the implementation of waivers on imported goods, essential goods. They have not started it all. But they have the mind to threaten marketers, threaten traders that they have to crash in 1 month. And within that 1 month, before the 1 month will end, they have increased the price of fuel. They have increased the price of fuel by over how many percentage? That they have increased the price of fuel. And they think that traders will not factor that into their product, the sale of their product. So there's a lot of flip-flop in the government management of the economy. And what this idea that several months after they say that they are going to give import waivers for food import and they have not done it, shows you how uncoordinated they are and how unreliable they are in terms of bringing down the price of commodities, and how insincere they are too. Don't forget, one of the things they promise workers in increasing the minimum wage to 70,000, okay, was that they will flood the whole roads with CNG buses. Nobody have seen the CNG buses, but they have gone ahead to increase the price of fuel again. This practically shows that the government is unserious about crashing the price of commodities. They are just playing to the gallery. And I hope that Nigerians understand this, that prices of commodities are not going to be crashed anytime soon. And those who own supermarkets should be ready to challenge them in the court of law for them to enter their supermarket to come and tell them how much prices they should pay. If government is serious, what it should do is it should not copy Venezuela halfway. Venezuela established supermarkets, selling points where they are selling all these things at government control price. Then government will be importing all those in their own shops, selling it. But you cannot go to a private man and telling him willing buyer, willing seller when he want to buy $1. And now he's want to sell commodities in his supermarket. Federal government will come under the grounds of Federal Competition and the Consumer Protection Commission that you are coming with under that order to come and tell him what to sell his product. I hope that supermarkets will be able to take up the challenge with them, because if truly they want to crash the prices, they have to establish their own supermarkets. And if they are sincere about bringing down the cost, it shouldn't have taken them this long to start implementation of the waivers that they promise for importation of essential foods in the country. That's my take on these contradictory policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, which is an indication, like Michael Jackson said, they don't really care about us. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.